Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we're going to write the only single line of Python code within the SCRAPY Shell in order to scrape this invoice images from INVOICEhome.com. So I've just created this invoices folder on my desktop, and if I just get into it and right click and open the terminal, and then just type SCRAPY Shell, I get my setup to actually create this one single line of code, and the images would be stored within this invoices folder, just to bear in mind that stuff. Okay, so now we need to inspect the particular element to get its some unique attribute or classes. So okay, this is the image tag, and let's try to consider this sort of a class. Okay, but before that, yeah, obviously we need to make a request to the target URL. So in order to work with the requests and response simultaneously, I need to enclose them within the parentheses to create a tuple out of them. So now I can say fetch and work with the response at the same time. So within the fetch method I get my URL, and here is the response body of our page. But we don't need all the body, we just need the image where this sort of copy. Okay, so we only need CSS. So we're looking for an image tag with a class equals to this one, and we want to extract the attribute of source, and we also want to get all. Okay, so here is the list of our invoices. Let me just try to grab some random one here to make sure that this is the valid image. So if I just copy and then just try to paste this in, yeah, seems like we got a valid invoice here, which is perfect. So from now on, as far as we get a list right over in here, we can use a list comprehension in order to loop over this sort of a list. So we can say for URL in this list, and first let's just try to print our URL. Okay, this like oh my god, not like this, I'm sorry. It's not a string, obviously. We need the variable URL, sorry. This like, okay, and now an obvious thing is to extract the extract this image name here. So in order to use this later on to while we would be writing this data to the file. So url.split, and I want to split this by the slash and consider the very last element. This should extract only the image names here. Perfect. And I will reuse this code later on, but for now we don't really need this, so let me just copy this, and I just want to get rid of this for a while here. And again, we want to work with the request and response simultaneously, so I'm enclosing that within the parentheses. So fetch method, and it would take the URL as an argument, and here a response dot, and we would be working with the response body to get the raw bytes from the response. And also, I don't really want this for all. I don't really want this for all images to process all the image, to crawl through all the images at the moment. So I just want to limit this by the very first one. So just crawl the first one, and it should print some bytes. Okay, so now we can actually try to write these bytes to the local files. So if I say open and here dot write, okay, and response body this like. So here the very first thing would be the file name, so let me just paste our file name that we've preserved here. Okay, so this is the file name, and we want to write bytes. This is very important. So now let me have a look at the current working directory. It's nothing here, but as far as I hit enter, it should write some bytes, and I hope to obtain the image. Okay, yeah, perfect, we got this image. So from now on we can actually loop over all the images, so I don't need this stuff anymore. And let me also try to get rid of this one, delete, and now this should give me all the images. So you see like the images are being scraped here, which is quite pretty fantastic actually. So this already might be a real world job, by the way. So it's simple, just download a single line of Python code written within the SCRAPY Shell gives you this such a fantastic result basically. Okay, so let's just wait until it runs until the very end, and then I will add this line of code along with the data scraped to my one-line scraper GitHub repository, so you guys would be able to play around with this stuff and actually to work it out if you're interested. Okay, I have no idea how many actually how many of these images are available there, so I would probably just stop recording this video because it might kind of take time. So I just don't really want to waste your time by watching how this scroll will work. You can actually just try to run this in your local environment and to see actually how it works. So this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.